What's up, you guys? It's Pixelbot here. We're playing a game called Event Zero. I'm here with my best friend Tristan.
Hey yo.
He's been in a few other videos before. I actually started playing this game and I flipped out over it and I immediately said, we have to record this.
Yep.
I did not know what we were going into this game. I did not know what we were gonna expect. I didn't expect what's about to happen. I'm gonna say that. Oh, it's actually recording quite well. Surprising. We're all tested by being someone, something, somewhere. Being in a particular state of consciousness, health, and mind. Hey, we'll switch off. Being for and from, being with, being without. You were not an exception.
For as long as you can remember, the pronoun that described you best had been
She, he, or they. Oh, that's it. Ooh. I picked he earlier, and it was weird. Yeah, what should we do?
let's just go with they.
Let's do they this time. Because we were gonna do they, and then
You were very particular about it.
I picked he. Like everybody else, you called planet Earth your home, but you weren't like most of your peers. You spent most of your childhood in a hippie community, a war-torn country, or in a slum. What do I want to pick this time?
Slum.
A slum?
Will be the poor kid on the block, huh?
Yeah, let's see what it was.
Your parents
died when... Oh, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, that's all good. Your parents died when you were little, pretty typical for a city face.
You've made it your life's goal to leave Rio. Somehow you wound up in California.
Those childhood memories, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant you were someone. You intended to keep it that way.
Armstrong made a step on the moon and suddenly everybody wanted to be a part of something. You witnessed the nation states pop out of existence.
Selenites became the privileged class of citizens. They were the minority who had traveled to space. It was hard to reconcile the modern world with your early days in Rio. The United Earth government paid for your college.
You wanted to make a difference, get back to the society, or see what the rest of the universe looked like. I want to pick make a difference this time.
Yep.
You became a part... Oh, sorry. Dang it.
You became a part of the United Earth Safety Supervision Board. Your job proved dull and repetitive. It wasn't long before you needed a change.
Oh, I'm on my phone, guys. So you joined International Transport Space Lines as a flight engineer assistant. You spent years in training before finally getting your shot. Oh, so it all comes back into the same spot.
An old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you after one of the mock launch exercises. He presented himself as Kurt Taylor, the president of ITS.
Yeah, you to pick this time.
I think we'll go with, it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Taylor. Kurt invited you into his office and closed the door behind you. He didn't ask you to sit.
You sat down anyway. Because last time you kept standing.
This is exactly what... Oh, yeah.
I actually like to do. I love those souls who are lavish, who want to know thanks and do not give back for what they always bestow, and desire not to keep for themselves. He asked you to be the part of a mission to Europa. Despite the Nietzsche quote, you decided to say yes.
You had already been 10 Europa missions. The new one was to be called Europa 11. This time they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. You just wanted to be one of the Selenites.
You screwed up. You screwed up. You right clicking, not left clicking.
That's okay.
You clicked the other one.
The act of being in itself is not the problem. It's just that some ways of being are incompatible with the others. We get obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. Came a long way from Sede de Dios.
Hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't a fear of going to space you've been looking forward to that. It was something else. A thought kept buzzing. It was September 6, 2012, and the humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. As for building relationships, 390 million miles away from Earth. Well,
Let's just say that it wasn't going to be straightforward. And here we start to see a zoom in on this kind of space station looking thing.
I know, right? Zooming in. You were on your way to the system bay when the ship first entered the Europa orbit. Central alarm went off and the red lights blinded you. The AI of Europa 11 had invoked the Code Red security protocol. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. Let me do that one. You reached the end of the hallway, but the door closed right in front of you. You asked the AI to let you go to the bridge. The AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe, and you had to evacuate immediately. This is not the protocol. This is not the protocol. Please do not argue with me. My orders are to keep you alive. What? This is different.
I like being alive, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Everybody else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. You got sealed and detached as soon as you got in. You could see the other escape capsules getting away from Europa 11. You tried to hail them. But no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty. Let's try to reach that command center for that one.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Europa 11 was steering your capsule, but you could not get the AI to answer your hail. Something was jamming the signal. Your pod was leaving the orbit. In a code red scenario, the AI of Europa 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get their EVA suits. The screen turned blue, which meant the AI had let go. You felt a shock. The debris was hitting your capsule. The Europa 11 mission was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. You needed a moment to process that.
You sent out a distress signal. No one answered. You just kept it running despite the lack of sunlight. If no one found you, you wouldn't need the battery anyway.
Cycles went by. You tried to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Brazilian song into the microphone. One day you heard back.
It's the end of the road.
There was music coming out of the speakers. A sad female voice sang about the end of the world. You hurried to open the radar app.
He's giving me chills again.
I know,
It's like the first time. Oh crap.
oh my gosh, the words are...
And this is just the beginning. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
guys, trust me, it gets creepier. Like, immediately. There it was, spaceship. One of the experimental tourist monstrosities from the 80s. What was it doing there? What was all the singing about? Most importantly, was docking at it a good idea? You figured you didn't have much of a choice. So here we go, guys. There's our capsule. It's slowly gonna pull into the docking bay.
This is a pretty cool little cutscene. I like how they made everything like grimy on the capsule. They put in some detail.
Yeah, how it looks like it's been banged up already. Oh jeez, I'm hoping the actual gameplay runs at decent frames.
Yeah. Should be fine.
I mean, it's running decent now, so... Oh jeez, it dropped to 0. What's going on?
It's probably just because it's loading.
I'm guessing so, because that's normally what happens when I record. almost ready. Oh, I actually need to get up in position because I'm gonna have to do some things. Oh,
Despite the opening of this game, it's actually pretty active, going on later.
Oh no, it's not active. It's
Not
freaking
action active, but it's more brain activity active. You gotta think about what you do.
You gotta think about what you say. You can restore your oxygen by going back to side and pressurizing the airlock. Okay. It took me a bit to learn what to do, but ooh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so hold the left mouse button to walk. It's running pretty fast. I like it. Hold the right mouse button to step back. Oh, there's a flag drop. I'm guessing it's just because of the particles. So as you can see, it'll tell you little things about everything, what they are.
You don't have to do much, but just look at it.
Oh.
And here's the terminal.
Here's the active part. Okay. Literally anything I type goes on the screen.
Pretty interesting.
I like this. Alrighty. Oh. These are questions I haven't asked it before, just to see what the responses will be. So he won't let me ask him that until I'm smart about this. So if you read in the logs, they said you asked him to unlock to open a door. So if you need him to open a door, all you gotta do is ask. This is exactly how you will open the doors around here.
Nice.
So if you actually listen and pay attention, you know what to do.
I find this definitely different from any other game I've ever played. Not many have an AI like this able to feed in a bunch of this information coming in. Not only able for it to recognize its own name when you say it, or even open doors, or even gesture about things around your environment. Definitely different from any other game I've ever played.
Like, I'm loving it, and I love how it has like this old-timey feel. Especially just watching this video now, it looks like it has like a 70s, 80s, maybe 90s feel.
Yeah.
And that's probably because this space station apparently was built in the 80s. This game gets really creepy very fast. As soon as this next part comes up, you're gonna be really creeped out. I know we were when you were playing it earlier. I stopped because I got to a part to where like basically just stopped. It's like right after I opened the next door, I stopped. But we found some really creepy things that we can do with this.
And we're not softcore gamers either. We don't get creeped out by just any games. This is definitely
something that. Do you like it? I love the AI. I will answer this when you answer me first. What?
not always. Kind of dodging the question now.
He's definitely dodging the question, so what should I say?
In good shape. Hmm. Definitely dodging the question again. Terrific.
Huh.
Ask
So
him if he
he's-
can take you there.
Nandi's homeworld? Who is Nandi?
It's a great friend. What happened?
Vision doesn't have any powers, speaks trouble.
That's not what he said before.
That's not what I know, right? That's not what I asked.
Hmm. Quote unquote tragic accident.
Quote unquote accident. Explain the accident. Did you cause the accident? He won't explain.
Log entries.
That's what I wanted him to say so I can link it back. So, if I go in here, I've already read all of these, I'm not going to sit here and read them all again. But, if you read through them, basically, a couple people got, locked out.
In space.
He ejected people out of the airlock.
And also was posing as one of the passengers.
And a bunch of these files are corrupted, which means he's either deleting them, or they're just messed up. And eventually, at one point, he will say, let me see if he'll answer this. That's not what I asked. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, so as you can see, he just told me what I wanted to know. Oh yeah, I just have to walk away. There's not like exiting the terminal or anything. Okay, so basically he just said every terminal has log entries. So
He seems to be retyping some of your questions.
he is. There he goes. Now he's letting me read them. And this is where he spaces about 2 more people. And look, there it is again. They quote Nietzsche. Just like they did in the beginning.
So it seems about 3 people have gone missing throughout 2 months.
Yeah, it's about 2 months worth of a cycle.
I'm guessing about cycles about a year. I already know that.
The fuck? Alright then. I'm not gonna do that. So this is door D3. Here's where it starts getting creepy. So if I go to him and I say, can you open D3? Main hub is likely less interesting than the logs inside this terminal. Please open D3. Please enter. The door is locked. He's unlocking the door now. Okay, I walk towards the door. He shuts the door. And then he shuts the door behind me. One more thing before you go to the corridor. What is that one thing? You will leave this Nautilus eventually. Would you like to be alive when you do?
I like staying alive. How about you?
Yeah, I do too. Right, so as I said, there's something important I want you to understand. Okay? Explain. The singularity drive must be taken care of. This ship carries the last one of them. I need you to go to the bridge console and trigger its overcharge. Then we can go home. Why? I'm sure it is. I just can't allow it. What is the home world? Ow. I haven't asked this yet. I never did. It means you don't apply. Hey guys, so we've been recording for like an extra 10 minutes, and we just realized that it wasn't recording. So a few things have happened. You know, we walked in here, walked up to this terminal, we asked it one thing, and then he broke the screen by himself. So yeah, but we're gonna end it here because I don't have any more space. But we might try and record some more if we can. But yeah, so thanks guys for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, Pixar2 signing out. Peace.